I'll fight you right now.
No, I don't want to fight, bro.
I'll go with you right now.
Bro, I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to
Let's
fight.
go.
I don't want to fight.
Let's go.
Radio have you.
Yeah, tell him, come on.
Get a couple of
Because it's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
It's gonna be bad, my nigga.
No, bro.
What's up?
We are going to be talking about the delusion of the Dagestani fans over Magomed Zanuykov, also known as John Pork or Chanko, because this is kind of ridiculous. So, we got niggas saying that Chanko could be Ilya Taporia after he got a 30-27 decision over Damian Respecki. But it's kind of crazy. He couldn't finish a debutant, a 24-year-old debutant. But yeah, there are people saying he can't. People saying that anyone. I've seen people say he beats Gaethje. Are you serious? Gaethje will flatline this guy. Bro, Gaethje would do horrendous things to this guy. You wanna know what Ilya does to this guy? He will flatline this guy and dance over his corpse. Like, the glaze for this guy, it's because I know why. You know why? Because the Dagestani fans have someone to cling on to finally again. Because Ankalaev had that boring fight, and then he just lost title to Pereira. Chimaev lost. Barab lost. Izam might be on the cusp of losing soon. So the Dagestani fans are on all fours trying to find someone to cling on to, and that's what they're doing. We're going to look at Magomed Zanukov's John Pork delusion, because this is kind of ridiculous what he says. He's saying, oh, if me and Taporia were locked in the room, I'd kill him. Nigga, I know you lying. Taporia will flatline you. Taporia does bad things to this guy. That's all I'm going to say. But we're going to react to this guy's illusion.
2 fighters, 1 room with Ilya Topuria, who comes out alive.
They just don't know the type of life that we have in Makhachkala. They haven't seen life the way we live it over there. It's just, I think there's no chance. They have no chance to come out of that room, because what I saw and the things that I've seen, there's no question. There's no playing games there or, acting for the camera or something like that. Everything is very, very much different over there. It's just that we don't really like to bring the trash outside the house. We don't say things like that.
2 fighters, 1 room.
He thinks because of his upbringing that he starts Ilya Taporia. I'm sorry, my guy, Ilya Taporia. Ilya Taporia pulverizes nigga. I'm tired of pretending he won. Everyone in the top 15 sleeps this guy except Tom Nolan. Literally. I don't even think I'd pick this guy to beat Beneil Dariush. He doesn't have that one-shot KO power. Everyone was glazing this guy. Like, I know he beat the lightweight most strikes ever in the 3-rounder, I believe. It was insane how he keep up that pace, but in the Respecki fight, he could barely get off the fence. He was cutting him up with elbows, but he could not get off the fence. And we are going to look at his topology, because we're going to look at the guy that dropped him on the regionals. This guy right here. Literally, if you're getting dropped by this guy, imagine what Taporia does. Look at him, getting caught right on the chin. That's ridiculous. And people would love to say that he beats Ilya. You know what Ilya would have done right there? He would have finished him off right there. Look at him on the floor. Just look at the nigga. Look at him. Watch. You wanna know what Fiziev would do to this guy? Fiziev has much more better Muay Thai than this guy, and he has better grappling. But you wanna know what Fiziev would do to this guy? Just look at John Pork. Look at him. That's ridiculous. Getting dropped by a random nigga. I don't even know this nigga. I don't know this nigga name. I don't know who he is. I don't. You're getting dropped by a nobody, and you have the audacity to call Ilya Taporia. And he also posted Ilya Taporia, hey Twitter. I'm gonna search up his Twitter in a second, but after we look at his typology, because we're gonna look at this guy right here. He's 6-4 now. His name is Lucas Caldas, some random Brazilian guy. Oh goodness, he's on a 2-fight loss streak since losing to John Pork. See, look, Magomed Zanuykov by decision, Mateo Pereira by decision, Renan Oliveira by decision. He lost by DQ. Illegal stomps. That's crazy. So this guy's also a dirty cheat. And look, he's fighting cans on the regional scene. Look, he's fighting guys that are 6-6. He's fighting guys that are he 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 was illegally stomping a guy who was 7-5, beat a guy who was 6-4, beat a guy that was 3-5. Hey, this guy was just a can. Nigga, you got dropped by a can. Who's on a 3-fight losing streak now? You got dropped by a can. A can made you do this. What is he? 6-4. A 6-4 guy made you go on all fours. Face down, ass up. Come on now. This guy does not beat anyone in the top 15. And we will look at his Twitter. Bro, I followed his Twitter. Is this it? I think this is it. No, I don't think this is. Hold on. Dang it. Hold on. Because I know he posted something. Let me I think his account got deleted. But he called Ilya Taporia a quitter. Let me see if I can pull it up. He called Ilya Taporia a quitter. I can't find it, but he did. So he did call Ilya Taporia a quitter. But yeah, this guy, the delusion is actually insane. And I'm actually in the next vid. Should I do it in this video? Should I? I was thinking about talking about Brendan Allen. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna talk about Brendan Allen in the same video. Why not? What is this? So we got Brendan Allen over here saying that DDP like minutes after DDP won dominantly 50-45, 49-46 against Kamaru Usman. He says DDP sucks. End the story. DDP sucks. End the story because he defeated the sixth former champion in a row. Huh? You stupid nigga. He fought six former champions. Let me see who you fought, nigga. Let me see who you fought. Let me see who this nigga fought. Let me see who this nigga fought. Razor close decision. Razor close decision with Edmund Sabazian. Nigga, Edmund Sabazian gave you a run for your money. He fluked Rainier the Raider. Oh my goodness. I hate typology. He fluked Rainier the Raider. Let's retire. Let's say how it is. He fluked Rainier the Raider, bro. And he almost got subbed a few times by a drained Rainier the Raider with no red blood cells. His testosterone was horrible. He said it felt like he just couldn't move. And it's like I don't understand. He got put on chicken legs by Marlon. He got put on chicken legs by Marvin Vittori a few times. He got ran through by Anthony Hernandez and Nasty Namabov. This decision right here is a robbery. He still lost to Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis injured his knee at the end. And yeah, Chris Curtis, and then he fell to the ground. So I think some of the judges thought it was a knockdown or whatever. He got put on Bambi legs by Paul Craig and by Bruno Silva. He fought on Jimmy Nunes, who's isn't that good. This random, bet you this Kaiser Can guy. He beat Jacob Malkoon, who should have lost to GM3, and then he beat Sam Alvey, who's most likely no longer in the UFC, and then Chris Curtis knocked him out. He beat Puniel Soriano. He beat Carl Robertson, whoever that is, and he got KO'd stiff. He got TKO'd. He got TKO'd standing up stiff by Sean Strickland, which is crazy because he was talking all this smack to Sean Strickland, and they get KO'd stiff by a guy who's not known to KO people is crazy. And he beat Kyle Dawkins, Tom Breeze, Kevin Holland. But to be fair, this is when Kevin Holland was actually kind of good. But yeah, you see his UFC competition is nowhere near Dricus Du Plessis. Bruh. All right, we got Dricus Du Plessis over here. Let's see who his last fights have been. Kamaru Usman, the second greatest welterweight of all time. Khamzat Chimaev, the supposed boogeyman of 185 for a very long time before he lost to Sean Strickland. He beat Sean Strickland. He beat Sean Strickland predominantly. I know this is compromised Strickland, but still. He subbed Adrian Adesanya at a time when Adrian Adesanya was just coming off the loss of Strickland. I didn't know when I subbed him in the UFC, so this was kind of insane. And then a really close fight with Sean Strickland. I do think Sean Strickland won, but Drickus did get the win on paper. And then we got Robert Whitaker. So 6 former champions in a row. And actually one of the guys is the current champion, which is Sean Strickland. Like, he like this guy. He fought Brad Tavares, and Brad Tavares was actually good. And he fought Darren Till. I know this was like way to Darren Till, but it's still kind of like Darren Till. He fought like the blonde hair Derek Brunson, I believe. Which is he was losing to Derek Brunson and then pulled the win out of his ass. That's what made me like this guy. He pulled the Derek Brunson win out of his ass suddenly, and then he just KO'd him on the ground, and then his corner stopped it. So, yeah, nothing. Drickus has been fighting nothing but good competition. He's been fighting KSW. So I don't really get Brendan Allen's claims, and we're gonna see what Brendan Allen has to say. Now I can't hear. I'm gonna put my headphones on so I can hear him now, because I didn't need to hear Magomed Zanuykov. Actually, is it closed captionings?
What about this right here, Brendan Allen? So we're gonna fight in October. Or are you gonna keep ducking? Is DDP ducking you, Brendan Allen?
For sure.
He's for sure ducking you.
Yeah, and I've never said that about anybody. And I've got total like over 40 fights.
Yeah.
Never said that about anyone. Never.
Why do you feel
I hate that term.
DDP is ducking you?
I hate that term too, because we were supposed to be good to go. January, I was told we were set, we were done, good to go. I was told that.
So, I know, Drickus versus Brendan Allen, Duplessis versus Brendan Allen was supposed to happen. But remember, Drickus Duplessis got injured. And then, Brendan Allen got booked against Edmund Shabazian, but he had a freaking injury and had to wait out. And this nigga declined Joe Pyfer as well for 330. And he had, and he immediately calls out Jerky Duplessis when he's resting from an when Allen is resting from an injury for October. So you tell me you want to fight on the freaking Abu Dhabi card? UFC 333. You trying to fight all the way in Abu Dhabi? I don't think Drickus Duplessis is gonna unless everything's ready to go. I don't think Allen's gonna be able to fight Duplessis all the way in Abu Dhabi. I don't think Drickus hasn't fought there that often, and isn't there he's trying to drag him to Canada. No, wait. He's trying to drag him to Canada. I forgot doing that Canada fight night. They're probably gonna do a freaking Mike Malott main event. Probably against they're gonna do freaking Joaquin Buckley or who else? Who else was coming off the loss in the welterweight that I was thinking of? I think they're gonna either do Mike Malott versus Joaquin Buckley or either Joaquin Buckley. I think they're gonna do Mike Malott versus Joaquin Buckley actually, because everyone else in the division is booked, or they might do Mike Malott versus Leon Edwards. One of those two. Watch. because Leon's been posting pictures like he's in camp because he declined Orba, which I do have a new video talking about ranked fighters declining prospects. It's coming out soon. But anyways, sometimes this stuff happens with fights, man. People get injured. The managers negotiate. Stuff happens, and you tell me Drake Duplessis wouldn't want a bigger legacy fight than freaking Brendan Allen. He wants to fight. He wanted to fight Kamaru Usman so he could show people that he improved his wrestling. That's why he wanted to fight freaking Kamaru Usman. He didn't want to fight Kamaru Usman because he was old and washed. No, Kamaru Usman still had some skills. He was just completely outgunned there. You know, it is what it is. And he's just delusional. Let's play this.
All the way up until end of February, and then everything started getting rocky. And next thing you know, it came out that Usman and him were fighting. But it's like he said yes to me, so he just took the. To me, it's an easier fight. Kamaru's older. He's beat down. He's coming up a weight class. He's not as hungry. Like, he always refers to himself as a money fight.
You feel DDP just took a easy money fight?
For sure.
And then I also saw this amazing tweet from you. It says, DDP sucks, end of story. What did you mean by that?
Facts.
Wait.
Sucks.
What Bobby, maybe you can help me interpret that. What do you think Brendan meant by that tweet?
Don't be throwing me in y'all shit. Man.
Okay, hey,
It means he wants to fight, dude.
Yeah.
It means he wants to fight. It means
it
sucks,
like,
I would say it's style, like, it's ugly, but it gets the fucking job done. I'll give him that.
Does Aspinall ever defend his belt? Does he come back? Do we see him fight this year?
I hope so.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I hope so.
Paddy Pimblett, is he a real superstar right now in the UFC? Is he the top 3 big name for the UFC? What do you think, Bob?
Okay, this interview is getting off topic. I thought Brendan Allen, he said I seen a video where Brendan Allen was saying more stuff about how Usman was old and he was taking the easier fight. Like, no, that was stylistically that was a nightmare for Duplessis. Stylistically, Brendan Allen is a field day for Duplessis. Duplessis would do absolute carnage to Brendan Allen in ways that Brendan Allen could not even fathom. He would molest Brendan Allen all day and all night. So I don't want to hear Brendan Allen complain and call Duplessis unless he's actually ready to fight him, because he's just getting delusional, and that's all we gotta talk about for now. I already put my predictions out. I am going to do another just fun video, because why not? But I'll see y'all later.